Hi, it's Darcy with Stay at Home Gamers, and today we're going to learn how to play Herbalism. Herbalism is a game of deduction for 3 to 4 players. It takes about 15 to 30 minutes to play, and we are going to look at how to set up the game and how to play it today. There are 2 different ways that you can play Herbalism. There is a basic mode and a standard mode. In the basic mode, there are only 2 different interactions, whereas in the standard mode, there are 3 additional ones that get added in. I like to start with the basic mode when teaching someone who is brand new to the game, or like with our daughter, our 7-year-old, get her used to it, have her learn with the basic mode before adding in additional interactions. So this is an example of a setup. You would lay out your medicine cards, got your prediction cards, your action marker, your start player token, your action cards. We're going to start with the basic mode, so we just have inquiring and curing. You have your pharmacist markers. This is what you will place when you are interacting and choosing which one. And then this is your answer token, so either you're the first one to guess a particular set, or you're following somebody else's answer. Start by shuffling your cards and then selecting 2 that will go under curing. These are the ones that you are trying to guess. Then you deal out for however many players you have until you run out. You can only have 3 to 4 players. I'm going to deal it like a 3-player game. You secretly look at your cards. Obviously, I'm going to show you what I have. So you secretly look at your cards, and I'm going to let you see the ones over here. So what you would do on your turn is you would choose one of these. You want to get information from the other players so that you can make a guess as to what is under there. So players take turns throughout the round. On your turn, you can move your pharmacist. You can choose an action. And in the basic mode, we only have the 2 to choose from. You can take a prediction token if you're feeling pretty confident about what one of them are, but not confident enough to make a guess as to what the answer is. So let's say this is my first turn. I am going to place my pharmacist here. The other players that I'm not interacting with only know that I am doing something to get information about either the blue or the yellow, but they don't know which. But if they pay attention, they might get some clues. So I have blues and yellows. I know, because of these dots, that there are only 3 yellows in the deck. So I want to know where the other one is. I don't necessarily want that card in my hand, but I want to know if it's out here, because if it's not, it's under here. I place my pharmacist here, and I'm gonna, when you're playing, normally you pass it so no one else can see, but I'm gonna pass my blue one to this player. So I give them one color. They have to tell me how many they have of the other. So I pass over my blue. They have to look at where my pharmacist is, so they know I gave them blue. So they have to tell me how many yellows they have. So they're going to tell me they have 1 yellow. And now I know yellow is not here. And you keep interacting that way throughout the game. I might interact with them again or interact with a different player, and you just decide each turn who you're going to interact with. So let's say I'm going to predict that there is a red one in there. So I'm going to hold on to this. This player is going to choose curing. They think it's the red and the green, or the pink. It looks kind of pink. Either way. That's their answer. Then this player is going to put one down. And they are going to follow this person because they think they're right. Then I'm going to remove my pharmacist so I can put my answer down, and I am going to guess that it's 2 of the same color. So I leave my answer side up since I am guessing on something else. If you are not ready to answer, you can pass, but if you were the only one who has not made a guess, you need to make a guess. If they decide to answer, but the rest of the players pass on curing, this player secretly looks at the answer If they are correct, the game ends and points are awarded. If they are wrong, they are eliminated from playing and they secretly put it back. The rest of the players can still interact with them and try to figure out what cards they have and things like that, but they will not have a turn. However, if you are the only one who has not placed a guess during hearing, then you must guess. We have put down our guesses, so it's time to see what is under here. So it is a blue and a red. Everyone's wrong. This player loses no points and gains no points because they were the first one to place an answer. This person followed, so they lose a point. However, if you have 0 points, there are no negative points. If they had earned points from a previous round, then they would lose 1 point. My answer over here is incorrect. I don't gain or lose any points. However, I made a prediction that one of them was a pink one, so I gain 1 point for that. If I would have been wrong, then I would lose a point. But I was right. One of them was. If you're correct here, then if you're the first one correct, then you get 3 points. If you are a follower and you are correct, and it's correct, then you get 1 point. After that, then you shuffle all the cards and reset. And you take as many rounds as you need until either you decide to quit or one person reaches 7 points. So let's go through the action cards. Inquiring. If I place my pharmacist here and I hand over a yellow, the other player must tell me how many blue they have. They don't say the color, they just tell me the number. If a player has their pharmacist on the identical medicine card and hands you green, you tell them the total number of green you have, including the one that they gave you. With tasting, if I hand over 1 blue, they must give me all of their yellow. If they're on the identical pair card and you give them a green, they must give you all the green, including yours, back. With trading, I'm placing my pharmacist here, which means I want them to give me either all of their blue or all of their yellow. They get to choose. If the pharmacist marker is on the identical pair medicine card, then the other player decides which one of these which color they will do, and they will give you all of those colored cards. With sampling, I'm saying I want you to give me a blue and a yellow if you have it. So if you have it, then they must give you 1 of each. They must give you 1 blue and 1 yellow. If they only have 1 of the colors, they just give you the 1 card. So if the other player only had a blue but no yellow, they just hand over 1 blue. If their pharmacist marker is on the identical pair medicine card, then they must give you a matching pair of any of these colors. If they don't have a pair of matching colors, they don't give you anything. As you go through your turns, you can leave the action on this card if you would like, but you must move your pharmacist. So if your pharmacist was here on your last turn, on this turn it has to move. But you can do the same action if you would like. And on this person's turn, I mean, they can change the action and they have to move their pharmacist. And this person can leave the action and put their pharmacist down. You can have your pharmacist on the same card as someone else. You just cannot stay in one place. You have to move away and you can come back to it, but you cannot stay there and just keep trying to figure out those 2 colors. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this How to Play Herbalism video. Please do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe so that you can be notified of future videos, and we'll see you at the next game.